Alright guys, welcome back to another awesome video for the Honda Civic 2025 SI. And in today's video, we're going to be doing something with the headlights. So, about some time ago when I bought the car, I had some RGBD headlights and tail lights, but the headlights got stolen. And then I was deciding right now, do I go with this fancy looking headlight? It's carbon fiber, it's got one single lens on there, but doesn't have any color, doesn't have any spark or pizzazz to it. Kind of serves as a function to the intake instead. So it's a maybe for that one. It's the same price as the headlights. I did email the company back and they gave me a refund for everything, but one of the neighbors here had stolen the headlights. So today we are doing something simpler, more cheaper, more affordable. Now you can find this on Amazon for about $12. On Etsy they're about $32. This is for the 22 and 24 models, but they have the same headlights. It's just that the other ones have fog lights and also the mirrors have the blinkers on them. So I won't be using those. But let me unbox this box in front of me, guys, and I'll show you the contents inside. Alright, so now opening the package right over here, we take off the paper, and then it's going to be this little tiny piece of plastic in here. Made in China, film set purple. Yes, we did get these in purple. If you guys see my lock screen, the taillights stay purple majority of the time. That or they stay pink. I think purple and gray is a beautiful color. I think pink and gray is also a beautiful color. If you guys aren't familiar with Kurami, similar colors to that. I think a lot of people with gray cars that are into anime always go with that. But let me bust this open. I'll show you guys all the little cutouts. So there we have it, a nice long strip. So this strip's gonna go over the DRL, and this is for the little tiny mirror cap things. This one right here is gonna be for the fog lights, and this one as well is for the fog lights, but we won't be using those two. We'll mostly be using this strip. Hopefully it does match up with everything. Kind of worried a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it's just straightforward. I'm going to be using some regular water and then squeegeeing everything on there. Now they did not provide any squeegee tools, just this solid styrofoam stress ball right over here. So that's pretty much what's inside the box. For $12, you can't complain. 15 bucks at most. But let's go ahead and install them on the vehicle. Alright, so down here at the vehicle, we're just going to get our soapy water that we have here. It's pretty much just a 25 to 75 ratio. Pretty much just water in it for the most part. A little bit of soap. We want it just nice and saturated out. And this is going to help our film not stick the headlight so we can move it around. Now we have to figure out which side is which. So I'm gonna put you guys down real quick and figure out which one is the best one for the left side. So I did turn on the lights just to make it a lot more easier to line it up, but we have a nice curve right here that we're gonna match that curve right there. Then we're gonna slap it all the way on, squeegee all the water out, and then there is that little piece right there. That's what I'm assuming the little piece is on there. So I'm gonna put this on and I'll put you guys down so you can see the process. So far it's looking pretty good. We do have a little bit of a squiggly problem. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. Now we are going to take our credit card and do a line across the headlight, squeezing out all the water and trying to really get this thing to fit. Hopefully we don't need to get the heat down here. I don't think we need to, but we have to. We'll have to. I'm not liking it. I should have opted out for the more expensive one. Get the other one on here. don't look too bad. Not too shabby. Ah. It's his true. Sweet. Just like real tint. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright. That one looks good. That looks really nice. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. And it doesn't line up all the way, but this cutout is probably the cheapest thing ever. Over time with the heat, it's most likely going to move things around and make things stick a little better. So I want to cover up this one as much as possible. And it still is not covering up all the way. Ah, man, the OCD is real. So let's go ahead and turn on the car one more time just to kind of get the light on all the way. Gotta love working outside with the wind. Hold on, let's go ahead and match up that side light real quick. So the top light is fine. Maybe a little down over here. Maybe not, I don't know. It's not gonna be 100%. I gotta stop with the OCD. Let me straighten this one out and then peel that plastic off. There we go. As good as she's gonna get for right now. And let's peel off that plastic on there. Let's see, where can I get a good little nick? Oh, the water's out. There she is. There she is. Come to Papa. Just like that. Oof. There we go. How we liking it, guys? Comment down below what's your thoughts. Comment purple if you like it. Yeah, that little tint thing on the side is still white. Maybe we move it more further, but then from this angle it's still white. That's a joke. Crazy. I think it's better off getting the $30 kit. But let's go ahead and install the other one and I'll show you guys how it looks when everything's done. Honestly, chat. Honestly, guys, comment down below. Did we cook or did we get cooked? The tint on the headlights, the top part looks super sick. Coming from the side angle, that looks nice. That is what I was going for all around. But I'm pretty sure you can achieve that with the $30 kit. Coming on this side, yeah, it's not doing any kind of justice at all. And once the water is dried out, we're not gonna be able to move her around anymore, and she's gonna be permanent. And it's okay. I might maybe later on rip this off, but cheap $12 mod of the Honda Civic 2025, riced out. I don't know, but you can get the concept of it. I know the taillights aren't gonna match, but check that out. Got our purplish taillight. Camera picks up so much more different. And our purplish headlights. Not too shabby. Maybe it'll grow on me. For the right angle, it looks nice. So if you guys like this process today, a little short, sweet, simple installation on some headlight overlay tints that are pre-cutted. On a scale of 1 through 10, personally, I rate this maybe like a 5. The cutouts are very wonky. It covers the signal lights, and also these lights aren't 100% covered, so I'm still seeing a lot of white. It's really blinding, and I don't like that at all, which is, it's okay. It's a small mod. Maybe we'll use these little slivers to pick up the difference between them. Nah, these are supposed to be for the mirror, and these are supposed to be for the fog lights, but we don't have those on this car because it's 2025. Anytime you're installing a sticker, guys, the best way to do it, or even window banner, is called wet application. You get a little soapy water, you spray it down, make it nice and wet, and then after that you apply your sticker, whatever you're applying to the vehicle or whatever you're applying it to, and then after that you kind of just squeegee the water right on out. And that's what we did with our banner, which we had to put another banner on, and we even did the banner on the Fiat the same exact way. the wet process, they call that. So any questions, comments, comment down below, let me know. Like I said before, it's a real super easy installation. Just spray, lay, wipe away, peel the plastic, and call it a day. So thank you guys for watching, and as always guys, stay safe and stay chill.